God's call in my life unfolded quietly, and if I'm honest, I really tried to avoid it. I was leading as a deputy head and at the same time serving across church life. Leadership, though, was for education only. Others around me began to see what I was hesitant to name, and a prophetic word told me to stop running, but still I was reluctant. For me, the journey meant courage. I stepped away from full-time school leadership, but even then, my yes was conditional. It wasn't until a women's leadership meeting that I really sensed God calling me into ministry, and I didn't want to ignore him anymore. My yes has opened so many doors and things have moved quickly. I'm now a minister in training at Regent's Park College, studying theology as well as serving in church and still working in education. I'm so excited for this season and I really love the formation and the people that I've met. My heart is to see people grow in Christ through preaching, teaching and discipleship.
I love seeing people grow as followers of Jesus. As my youth leaders took risks on me, letting me lead, I realised that I could even actually occasionally help people as they explored discipleship. Initially, I thought I wouldn't do this until I was middle-aged because, well, when you're 16, every pastor seems at least middle-aged. So I studied theology, first a BA and then an MA at university. In between studying, I did an internship with the London Baptists and I worked for a church in Edinburgh. Whenever I was studying, I wished that I could spend more time with people. Whenever I was spending time with people, I wished that I could spend more time with books. Through the encouragement of church leaders and pastors and mentors, I realised that it's possible to be a pastor who does both. Now I'm a minister in training in London, enjoying the complexity of leading a church in the ways of Jesus.
Hello, my name is Claudine and I'm a trainee recognised local minister. I came to faith in my 30s and I've served within many different roles, including serving within the Diaconate leadership team. And this is where I began to sense God's call for me to minister within the local church. I'm currently enrolled on the Learning Collective through Regent's Park College, Oxford, and I was excited but nervous as I had not studied for a while, but once I began, I quickly realised there was nothing to fear. My training has stretched my thinking, challenged my theology and deepened my faith, and I've made many good friends. My studies has also shaped the way I disciple church members and how I welcome and love the lonely within the local community. My growth has been the catalyst which has led me to begin exploring accredited ministry, and I'll continue to help people through word and action find belonging in Jesus.
My spiritual journey began in Ghana, seeing God's call at seminary school and serving at First Baptist. This calling deepened as I became a pastor and later continued my ministry in the UK at Trinity Baptist and Clapham Baptist. Training has been both enriching and challenging, involving leading Bible studies, supporting churches without ministers, and relying on key Bible passages like Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 and Matthew chapter 9 for guidance. My family's unwavering support, especially from my wife, along with encouragement from leaders such as Reverend Lucy, has helped me persevere. Transitioning to full-time study has required sacrifice and adaptation, but I see these challenges as essential to my growth in Christ. I'm most passionate about nurturing others through Bible study and witnessing the transformative power of faith and community. Thank you.
My journey into ministry literally started on a tube train when I read an advert for people to be games makers at the London 2012 Olympics. I just knew I had to do it. I discovered there was a chaplaincy team, and during the training for this they said, we are not there to hit people with the gospel, we're there to come alongside people in a supportive way, and I knew that that was my calling. I became a street pastor, and then when I retired, I joined Spurgeon's College to do a BA in theology with chaplaincy. When that closed, I've moved to Waverley Abbey College, and I'm currently doing a certificate in contemporary chaplaincy. I've discovered I've got a passion for prison ministry, and for that I need a diploma. So my top tips, if you're thinking of chaplaincy, are to go and spend time in different types of chaplaincy to see where your calling is. Talk to your regional minister and explore different courses, and make sure if you might want to do prison ministry that it includes a diploma. All the best.